Can you see me? Can you hear me? If you can see me, you can hear me. Please let me know. Hello. Hi. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Yes, can you see me? Can you hear me? Please, you can let me know so I can start. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can so I can start. Hello, my hair. Can you hear me, please? Can you use it for this? Look at that. Okay, and yes, we are live. Thank you for joining me today. How are we doing? I hope you are excited because I am. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers in the house. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you all had a nice time. I hope you were spoiled thoroughly, somebody babied you somewhere, stuff like that. Yes, that's what we love to hear. That's what we are here for. Welcome, everybody. If you can hear me, please let me know. If you're on the stream, let me know. Welcome, everybody. If you can hear me, please let me know. If you're on the stream, yeah, please let me know. Thank you. Can you hear me? Let me know. Say something in the comments, please. Yeah, please let me know. Thank you. Can you hear me? Say something in the comments, please. I'm waiting for comments, so anybody can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, please? I'm waiting for comments, so anybody can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, please? This network is not networking, yeah? Okay. Okay, and we are live. Thank you. Okay, today, let's start. I want to assume that you can hear me, right? So let's get it. Let's get on with it, right? I want to assume that you can hear me, right? I can hear some echoing. Can you hear me? Let's get on with it. I don't even know where the echoing is coming from. Some echoing. Can you hear me? Let's get Can you hear me, please? Yes. Okay. So let's start. Okay. It's taking so much time. Okay, welcome everyone. Today is Mothering Sunday, and we're going to be talking about something. I watched a movie today, and I was just inspired to share. Welcome to today's episode of Glow Into the Week. I am Dr. Chimsom Ogu, your skin and confidence doctor, and this week's episode was inspired by the movie True Spirit. If you have not seen that movie, please try and see it. The movie, it's going to inspire you. It's going to change the way you see things. It's going to really, 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 make you think deep. If a 12-year-old girl can achieve something like that, then you can. It's about the story of Jessica Watson, and it's very, very inspiring. So, welcome. So I'm here to reset your minds and help you step into the new week with clarity and confidence. Today's message is simple, but it's powerful. Now, very simple. Don't give up. Yes, I'll say it again. Don't give up. Sometimes, we try to act like we're strong, but the truth is that many of us feel like quitting at different times in our lives, at different points in our journey. But the truth is that resilience is what separates those who stop from those who actually arrive at where they need to be. So don't give up. That's my message today. Like I said, the movie True Spirit is inspired this episode. It's the story of Jessica Watson, a young girl who started dreaming of sailing when she was 12. She wanted to sail the world from when she was 12, all by herself. She wanted to beat the record that was already there. This struck me because it's not just about the courage she used to start, but her determination to keep going, even when things became difficult, when storms came, literal storms, like she had literal storms. She became afraid. Things seemed not to be going the way she wanted them to go. She was alone. She was lonely, but she still kept sailing, and that's what life often usually requires us to do. Now, the truth is that the reality of our journey, it means that our journey is meant to test us. The truth is that you cannot succeed if you don't understand that there will be tests. There will be moments on your journey in life that will make you doubt yourself, will make you doubt whether what you're actually doing now is what you're supposed to be doing, will make you doubt if you're going in the right direction, will make you feel tired and you just want to give up. There'll be moments when you're doing what you're doing, you're exhausted. There's no applause. Nobody's telling you, go on, you can do this, you're good at this, you're that. There's nobody, you're doing it in silence and nobody's seeing it. There'll be moments when you feel like I'm just giving up, because giving up is actually easier. And a lot of us get to that point in our lives that we just feel like, I don't want to do this anymore. It feels like nobody's seeing your effort, nobody's seeing where you're going, nobody's seeing what you're trying to do. But just know that progress is rarely is rarely easy. It's really hard to progress, because resilience is built when you refuse to stop, irrespective of what is thrown in your face. It's not easy. Now, why do people give up? We usually give up because the journey becomes difficult. We see a storm and we don't see how we're going to surmount it. That thing we want to do. What are the many things that you started that you never finished, that you started and you just gave up because it became too hard? But you know that you may have just been at the brink of your breakthrough before you actually just gave up, and that will be it. Results we give up sometimes when the results that we expect to see are taking longer than we expect. You're comparing with yourself with maybe your classmates, your mates. The truth is, I tell people every time, I don't have mates, I don't have classmates. Everybody's running their own race, and we get there when we get there. The truth is that you have mates that are dead, you have classmates that are dead, so why are you not comparing yourself to them? Everybody's time is different. Everybody's journey is different. Some people get there faster, some people get there slower, some people get there and then surpass those that have been there since. So it's not about who got there first. There's no competition. The only competition you have is competing with yourself. Sometimes another reason why we give up is that fear and doubt becomes louder. You want to do something and people are telling you can't do it, nobody has done it, it's not possible, things like that. And then somehow it starts to get in your head. You start becoming afraid. You start to doubt yourself. Those are the reasons why people give up. Then you now start to compare yourself, like I said, with other people. Oh, my sister is better than me. She's richer than me. She did this one. This lady is finer than me. You are not comparing. You are not in competition with anybody. You should compare yourself with who you were yesterday, 2 months ago, 2 years ago, not to other people. So this is very important. So the truth is that quitting only guarantees one thing: you will never ever reach that destination where you hope to reach. That's just the truth. Confidence comes from finishing. If you don't finish something, you're always going to feel like you don't have what it takes to finish anything. It's going to make you shrink. It's going to make you look down on yourself. It's going to make you feel like you're not good enough. So always commit to finishing. I tell myself, I don't give up. Chimsom doesn't give up. Once I have a task, I find a way to finish it, because once you start giving up in small things, you start giving up in bigger things. Now, one of the greatest sources of confidence is following through. When you push through difficulty, you trust yourself more. You start to trust yourself more, because I've done it before. So if I've been able to surmount that particular difficulty, it becomes a reference point for you, where you can, when you feel down, you're doing something, like, if I was able to do it then, I can still do it now. Now, you believe in your own ability to overcome challenges, because I've overcome before. If I did not die then, I will not die now. So it gives you confidence to try new things, to soar, to keep moving, to know that you can get there no matter what comes your way. You develop some kind of inner strength. Ha! You move with purpose. You believe in your own ability to overcome. Now, every victory builds the courage for the next one. That's just the truth. So I want you to commit today. That thing that you give up on, that thing that you felt like, oh, I'm tired of doing it because I've done it for 10 years and nothing has come out in it. What if it's the 11th year that your breakthrough is going to come through? Nobody that is successful did it overnight. If you have the overnight success mentality, then you're not yet serious, because success gotten quickly is also lost quickly. Now, every victory builds the courage for the next one. Confidence grows only through perseverance. So I hope people understanding me. Even the Bible tells us that, reminds us that perseverance is part of growth. In Galatians 6:9, it says, let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. So the Bible even reminds us not to give up. James 1:12 says, blessed is the one who perseveres under trial. I mean, that movie, you need to go and watch it, because she persevered under trial in the storms. Even when she felt like she was going to die, she kept moving. Now, your breakthrough might just be closer than you think. So please, my word for you today is don't give up. Now, look at Jessica, who faced storms in the ocean. She was able to surmount it. We also face storms in our life. Storms do not mean you are in the wrong path. It doesn't mean that you're doing the wrong thing. Sometimes storms are the process that strengthens you. Even the Bible says we should fear not, for I am with you. So whenever fear comes in, tell yourself, I move irrespective of that fear. I know that God is with me. I always tell myself, what I tell myself when I get afraid is that I like my name. I say Chimsom, which means God is with me. So even when I'm afraid, I just say Chimsom, because God is with me. So I move on irrespective of the fear. All of us feel fear sometimes. Sometimes we are scared of starting new things, of making big decisions, and it makes us draw back, and we don't move with confidence. But always remind yourself that God is with you, and He has told you not to fear. Now, growth requires you to be patient. If you're not patient, then there's going to be a problem. It requires you to be disciplined. Only disciplined people get to where they are meant to be. Now, when we say discipline, we're talking about flogging our children. That's not discipline. Ask yourself, when last did I sit and read a book from the beginning to the end? That's discipline. Yet you expect your child to read for exam, yet they've never seen me open a book. When last did I tell myself I would do something, and even though I did not feel like it, I still got up and did it? When last did I, say, oh, every morning I wake up by 5 a.m. I will do this, I will do that, and you follow through? Yes, sometimes you may fall, but the important is that you know that, oh, I'm not disciplined in this aspect. I need to do something to make it work. Yes, so resilience. Oh my God, in that movie, that lady was resilient. Like, irrespective of people that were laughing at her, that were mocking her, she still got up and she moved. So resilience simply means that you keep on going. No matter what is thrown at you, you do that thing and you see to the end. Now, the people who reach their goals are often the ones who simply refuse to stop. They refuse to stop irrespective of what is thrown at them. So now, I'll tell you guys, it's important to keep going. When you push through your challenges, your confidence increases, your glow increases, your mindset strengthens. In fact, going through your challenge, your mind has to be in the right place. You have to tell yourself, I can do this thing, I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to excel at it. You understand? When you push through and you see yourself at the end, your inner peace grows, because you feel like, oh, so I could do this thing. So when another challenge comes, it makes it easier for you to move on. But if you give up, every challenge, you're going to find yourself as someone who doesn't finish anything, doesn't complete anything, because you don't even have the confidence you need to push through. Because in your mind, you keep telling yourself, I started this one, I did not finish it. I said, no matter how small the task is, always tell yourself, I will finish it, I will get to the end, and I will not give up. And when your mind becomes stronger, your glow becomes stronger too, and you glow from inside out. Now, inner resilience creates outer confidence. I want you all to remember this. Now, this week, this week's challenge, I challenge you to think about something that you have been tempted to give up on. What is that thing that you have been, struggling with, write it down. Write it down and ask yourself this question: is this truly the end of the road for me when it concerns this particular thing? Or is this just a difficult moment in my journey? What do I need to do to surmount it? Think about it. Ask for help if you need to. There's no shame in asking for help. Some of us feel like we can't do this. We are super people, and we just need to push through, irrespective of what's happening. We feel like when we ask for help, we are weak. But the truth is that it actually shows that you're a strong person when you take your time out to ask for help. Now, sometimes the next step, now you ask yourself, is it just a difficult moment in the journey, and how do I surpass this difficulty? Sometimes the next step forward may simply be you not quitting or you not giving up. So now let's give affirmations for the week. So say to yourself, I am stronger than my challenges. I have the resilience to keep going. I trust the journey I am on. Now, every step forward builds my confidence. I refuse to give up on my purpose, because somebody's own greatness may be dependent on that thing you're about to give up on. So when you think about it, when you need to do something, ask yourself, what generation is going to not achieve their potential if I give up on this thing that I'm doing? Like, is it my own like something you say maybe actually what is going to change somebody's whole trajectory? Something you show up on, something that you finish. For example, this lady, Jessica Watson, had dyslexia, and she still was able to go around the world, be the youngest person to go around the world. And do you know how many destiny she changed by that one act, by being resilient? She showed people with disabilities like dyslexia that they could achieve whatever they put their mind to, that their dreams were attainable, that anybody can have a dream and work towards it. You didn't have to be special or have one special ability or so. That one act of following through, doing it irrespective of the storms and the challenges and coming out successful at the end, changed so many lives, inspired a lot of people to become who they are. So if she had not gone through and finished it, some people may have missed what they needed to grow or to become who they were supposed to be. Now, the only difference between those who succeed and those who stop is often very simple. They kept going. They just kept going. They didn't just give up. Now, even when it was hard, even when it was uncomfortable, even when they felt like quitting. Now, this week I want to tell you, keep moving forward. Don't give up. Don't allow the circumstances around you make you feel like you're a failure or you're not doing what you need to do. It's a lie, you're not. You fail when you quit. Once you're going to finally get to the expected destination and you're going to achieve what you need to achieve. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Dr. Chimsom Ogu, your skin and confidence doctor. I help you glow from inside out. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.